So this is Captivate. We're doing a test before reading the book. It's meant to test my interpersonal intelligence, which it somehow calls PQ, stating that really it helps. Okay, so question 1: which smile is real? Okay, so they all are smiling, but who's the fake one? Or who's the real one? He looks fake, doesn't he? It's quite hard to tell. I'd say she's got the nicest smile, but probably is the most attractive, which may skew us a bit, hey? Let's just look closer. If that's her smiling, I'd hate to see what she looks like constipated. So we've narrowed it down to one of these two. But let's just go with A. So we've got number 2 here. Near the entrance at the foot of the table, so you can sit with people. When people exit the bar. It's got to be the bar. What does this face mean? It means she looks a bit uncomfortable. Amused, sad, bored, or contemptuous. Let's say she's looking bored, eh? That's all the engagement you need. Hopefully that's not how you're looking if you're having the pleasure of kindly watching this. Which saying about people is most true? Opposites attract. Never bite the hand that feeds you. I think that we're going to have B. They're all quite well known sayings, aren't they? How much of our personality comes from our genes? Right, so this is written by somebody who probably doesn't know the answer and is trying to say you can improve yourself. Nature, nurture. I think I'm going to have to go with B. I suspect she's going to say A. The best way to show someone you care about them is to tell them all the reasons they're awesome. Yeah, that boosts their confidence, but doesn't give it specific to you. Get them a gift. Yeah, right. Do their to-do list for them. No. All of the above. It's different for each person. So that's obviously the answer. Which phrase best corresponds with this facial expression? Okay, so he looks either confused or aggressive. It smells weird in here. This makes me angry, I'm confused, I'm afraid. Well, he doesn't look afraid. It may well smell weird in there, but if it's from his fart, I doubt he'd look that confused. I think we're going to have to say he looks confused. Which emoticon would best represent this face? So an emoticon must be an emoji. Again, I think she's quite hard to judge. I'd hate to see her constipated. Well, not A. She looks like she's about to burst out laughing, to be honest. And she doesn't look that sad, but I think she's meant to be sad, so we'll go with D. If this man walked into your office, what would you guess about him? He's a smiley face. Oh, only one of the personality assessments is correct. Don't tell me they could have been. I think he's lost. Certainly, he ain't walking in a Scottish winter and those things. Yeah, he obviously has just arrived in the city. Right. So what we're gonna think he's meant to be an extrovert or laid back. Well, I don't think you could assume he's an introvert or an extrovert from one photo. He's also holding his hip. Maybe, well, that's just what I was doing. It's comfortable to stand. He's also got his sunglasses on, covering his face. It could be sunny, could be he's a spy. I think we're going to go with it. He's laid back. Obviously, this is before reading the book, so I'll try and do this after. Hopefully the questions will actually have different people, because he says in the book it doubles your score. It would do, because you go like, oh yeah, that's that guy, he's meant to be an introvert. But anyway, we're saying he's laid back. Our brains are most active when we are chatting about our crush, the latest juicy gossip, ourselves, the latest thriller. I think this is going to be ourselves trying to say everybody's interested in themselves and ask them about themselves. What does this face mean? I think she's meant to be surprised. I'm not going to say anything about it being her cum face. You may have misheard that. In the average conversation, people typically hold eye contact what percentage of the time in a conversation? So I like it how we've not outlined where the person is, i.e. there's different durations of eye contact people would have. It's very cultural, and also it depends on the amount the other person's given you. Although I've recently read a book about eye contact, so ultimately if you're 91% you're staring a bit, it's going to be 31 or 51, or is it going to be 61? I mean, most people now bloody well looking at their phones all the time, hopefully checking out this video. It's going to be A or B. Most of the time they'd hold it about C. We're assuming that they're not distracted, like one-on-one. As I say, most people are on their phones, and they're probably about 3%. Tell me, the best way to get someone on the same page as you is to, I don't see, hold a gun to them. Tell them a story, well, very much story dependent. Pay them a compliment. Cheesy, make them laugh. It's probably say something surprising. Well, as given by my joke about that person and the surprised face, let's omit that one. Make them laugh, I think it's going to have to be. Hopefully, so what does this face mean? He's meant to be sort of shocked. Surprise. Hatred, fear, confusion. Well, it's obviously not hatred, is it? I don't know, he kind of looks like he's meant to be surprised or just like completely gormless. He could be confused. I think we're going to say surprised, and it's because it's like holding his mouth open a bit. Which of these habits tend to annoy people the most? People who are too talkative, people who are too quiet, people who are fake, people who show off. Well, again, extroversion, it depends where you are. Either of those, I think it's going to have to be fake, and we're meaning personality here. So, people will pay more for something that their friends have also bought. A doctor recommends matches their personality, they customised. But I'm a doctor, and I don't think people would pay more for something that I recommend. They mainly want it free on the NHS. So we can definitely lose that one. It's obviously A. and this is the power of social influence. So we've got here, I'll just move this down a little bit, so you can see I'm noting them down. When you first meet someone, you're least likely to be able to accurately guess how extroverted they are. Well, no, you could probably tell. How much they worry. Again, you perhaps could tell if they're open to new ideas. Their IQ, how organised they are. That's difficult because you could probably work most of them out. You could easily question them and see if they're open to new ideas. You can often tell somebody's IQ from looking at them, how organised they are. Well, let's assume you can speak to them a bit, because you can't really tell that if they've turned up wherever at the right time. The easiest way to know if your new colleague is neurotic is if they put up inspirational posters. You're not allowed to do that on the walls. Show up early to every meeting on the first day. Introduce themselves to you immediately. Wait for you to introduce yourself. Okay, that's a difficult one. So on the first day, everybody's showing early or lost. Put up inspirational posters. I don't know, I doubt that. So it's, do neurotic people wait for you to introduce yourselves or introduce themselves? I would never use that as a screening thing, but I will put down that they wait. Well, immediately sounds weird. We'll go with that. What does this face mean? That smells something. Embarrassment, confusion, irritation, disgust. Right, embarrass, no. Irritation or disgust. She's got quite a hard face to read, I'd say. Go D. She looks disgusted there. How dare her. Make someone feel something is the best way to improve their mood. Flattered, no. Attractive, powerful. Oh, I like that. Who doesn't want to feel powerful? I suspect it's valued. Alright, so now is when we go to the answers. Okay. Go through and give yourself 0 points for every wrong answer. 10 points for every right answer. Alright, so wrong, right, right. 3D, wrong, B. Oh, I'm on a winning run there. No. 8D, C. 9B, 10C, D, C, 13A, 14C, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh well. Right, the only one I'm actually interested in really is... Okay, so what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 out of 20. I'm on my way. It's not good enough though. So I meant to double my score after reading this book, which obviously means that I'd get 22 out of 20, which is just a bit like, what the hell? let's just quickly go back to look at some of the answers that we got wrong. Quite a good thing on a test to do, and also to just see. So A, well, hang on, damn, I've just written down the, if mine were right or not. That was an error. Let's see if we can copy this. Right, we've got the answers now. So 1C, yeah, it was between her or her. We did think she was fake, but looked better than her. Quiff, extra point for the quiff, so fair enough. This one, we got that right, that one. C, okay, so she is meant to be bored. Or did I put it down as? No, she's meant to be contemptuous. Okay, as I say, I did find her quite hard to read all along. Right, they are saying that 4 opposites attract. Oh no, I've got that one right. Next one was wrong, was C, 7. This confused guy. What the hell did I put him down as? Seven. It is meant to be. This makes me angry. Well, too many people look like him on the street, so lots of angry people out there. Let's see, it seems we got the this one right, did we? Yeah, she didn't look that sad either. So, this dude, what we're meant to guess about him, he is 9, and I put him down, but he's meant to be an extrovert. It's just total nonsense. B, yeah. How do you think he is an extrovert when you've not seen him move at all? So we've got number 10. Yeah, we got that right. We got her right. 12, eye contact. Looks like we got that right. 13. Okay, so tell them a story. Okay, what the heck are they saying? 13A. It depends what story it is. I'm gonna tell you a story how I just abducted your daughter. I don't know. You'd get them you'd get their attention. So this dude, the guy, we weren't quite sure if he was either confused or surprised. What was he meant to be? He must have been meant to be confused. No, he's meant to be fearful. Okay, well, there you have it. 16. People will pay more for something. That's customized. Okay, yeah. Well, I suppose cars and things. That's fair enough. How much they worry. Okay, you can quite easily pick up a lot of anxiety things from just meeting somebody, but 18. Right, this one we were struggling with. A. I put up inspirational posters. Okay, well, it means I've never met a neurotic person, as I've never seen anybody with an inspirational poster. Right, this is the woman who's looking like she's just farted again. And she has. And finally, you get them valued. So, that is the pre-reading book questionnaire. I had a bit of fun doing that. I'll summarise the book, and I'll also try the questionnaire after. See you all later. Do take care, and try not to put up too many inspirational posters.